ang naging hearing sa Senado kanina nang dumalo sa kauna-unahang pagkakataon si Senadora Miriam Defensor Santiago sa pagdinig ukol sa Mamasapano incident. Sa kanyang interpelasyon, binalaan niya ang mga nagtatangkang magsagawa ng kudeta laban kay Pangulong Aquino. Dahil dito nanawagan si Santiago na agad na arestuhin kung sino ang nasa likod nito dahil labagaan niya ito sa batas. Narito ang ulat ni Ria Fernandez.
Binalaan ni Senadora Miriam Defensor Santiago ang mga grupong nagpaplano ng kudeta laban kay Pangulong Noynoy Aquino. Sa kanyang interpelasyon sa ikatlong pagdinig ng Senado sa Mamasapano incident, ipinaalam ni Santiago kay National Defense Secretary Voltaire Gazmin ang tungkol sa planong pagpapabagsak sa Administrasyong Aquino.
I have intelligence as of yesterday that leaders of certain alphabet soup acronyms who are familiar with the public had a recent meeting because they wanted to discuss how to stage a coup d'etat, who should be installed as president, and even their contributors were there.
Kinumpirma naman ng kalihim ang tungkol dito.
We indeed received those reports and we are still in the process of verifying and confirming all these reports.
Bilang veterana sa abogasiya at may malalim na pagkakaintindi sa konstitusyon, iginiit ni Santiago na labag sa batas ang pagsasagawa ng kudeta laban sa Pangulo.
I am a lawyer and I still remain standing behind the rule of law. If he should leave his office, let him leave it at the proper time, but not by extra-legal means such as a coup d'etat, which is a crime under the penal code. All of those planners can be arrested immediately because like any other crime under the penal code, the crime of coup d'etat has 3 stages. Number 1, attempted. 2, frustrated. 3, consummated.
Tiniyak naman ni Gazmin na paiimbestigahan niya ang naturang ulat. Samantala, bago si Gazmin, una munang ginisa ni Santiago si Police Director Getulio Napeñas, ang dating pinuno ng PNP Special Action Force. Tanong ng mambabatas, bakit hindi nakipag-coordinate sa AFP ng mas maaga?
The very reason is to avoid that the operation would be again compromised because of the previous operations that we did this kind of operations in coordination with the Armed Forces of the Philippines. The operations were aborted or compromised, Your Honor.
Pero hindi kontento si Santiago sa naging sagot ni Napeñas.
According to your logic, in the past, when the 2 coordinated, there was a failure. Now that you see that there is no coordination, it was a failure, you will still continue, you still intend to say that you will continue on that line of argument?
Isa pang palaisipan sa Senadora, bakit nga ba hindi ipinaalam kay OIC PNP Chief Deputy Director General Leonardo Espina? Ngunit pinanindigan ng dating hepe ng SAF ang kanyang pahayag sa mga naunang pagdinig.
I informed Police Deputy Director General Espina when the troops are already on the ground on the basis that first the mission as early as April, then in November, and in December, it's a continuing mission already, and that authority is delegated on me. The second, that the reason why it's because of the advice then of police.
That is
I'm
not
sorry.
acceptable.
Bilang pagtatapos ng kanilang tagpo, isang retorikal na tanong ang binitawan ni Santiago.
Who are the people who are responsible? Who are the people behind your back? You have assumed full command responsibility. You have acted as a gentleman. But I want to know who were the people pulling the strings behind you, since you are not the commander-in-chief of the PNP.
Bukod kina Gazmin at Napeñas, hindi rin nakaligtas sa pagtatanong ng Senadora sina dating PNP Chief Director General Alan Purisima, Anti-Terrorism Council Undersecretary Natalio Ecarman III at MILF Peace Panel Chief Muhager Iqbal. Para sa Telebisyon ng Bayan, Ria Fernandez.